is completely innocent of any involvement in the murder of Malcolm X, many books, magazines, newspaper articles, and television programs have attempted to blame Minister Farrakhan for his death. In the face of this concerted effort to condemn him, it would be easy for conspirators to entrap this troubled young woman.
Joining us in studio now is Jack Baxter, the co-producer of the documentary Brother Minister, the assassination of El-Hajj Malik Shabazz. Welcome. You have been very close to this whole thing because of the documentary that you have completed on Malcolm X and the assassination. What do you think of the alleged assassination plan?
It's a tough situation. Quibla was there that day in 1965 and saw her father cut down in a hail of gunfire at the Audubon Ballroom. I think it's very strange, ironic, that here we opened Brother Minister in New York, and the next day Quibla is indicted for a plot to hire someone to kill Minister Farrakhan. It seems to me that the Federal Bureau of Investigation, that government agencies, the highest levels of this government, by some of the things that we talk about in the film, linking the FBI to counterintelligence plots to divide Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm X in 1964 and 65, that perhaps the FBI is trying to show the Nation of Islam and also Minister Louis Farrakhan and African-American people in general, in particular, rather, that they will go out of their way to protect anyone in this country, whether they believe in their views or whether they find them not to their liking at all. But the coincidence of this seems like it has the finger of somebody wanting this to happen now.
At this particular moment?
At this particular moment.
I've heard some people say that they thought it was a way of trying to smear the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King, to smear black leadership in this country. I mean, I guess there are all kinds of rumors out there.
Yeah.
But your film presents some damaging evidence against Minister Farrakhan, particularly the 1993 speech, kind of ringing indictment. Do you believe that Minister Farrakhan was involved in any way in the assassination of Malcolm X?
I will tell you that in Brother Minister, what we show, Minister Farrakhan is not the biggest part of this film. We show an attitude and a systematic belittling of Malcolm X from not only Minister Farrakhan, but through other people within the Nation of Islam. You have to understand that this was a militaristic group at that time, and that these are true believers. And the conclusions that we eventually come up with in this film is that, just like Louis Farrakhan says within our documentary, that Malcolm X was slain because of the love of people had for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Not necessarily the hate that they had towards Malcolm X, but to show their loyalty and their love of their beloved leader, Elijah Muhammad.
That's not exactly answering the question.
Well, give it to me again and I'll try.
That is, do you believe, from your research, you made the documentary, do you believe that Minister Farrakhan was involved in the assassination of Malcolm X?
Yes.
That is a conclusion.
Yes.
And where is this, what's the status of your film? Where is it playing?
Right now we're playing at the 57th Street Playhouse in New York. But let me qualify one thing with you about what I believe his involvement was.
Okay.
Minister Farrakhan would like, I believe, to take more credit, especially in this piece that you just saw, for He was at the Newark Mosque that day, and we know the assassins came from the Newark Mosque. He admits as much, and he has admitted that since at least 1990 that we know of. I believe that Minister Farrakhan was there that day to show his solidarity to the thousands of members of the Nation of Islam who believed that Malcolm X was a traitor and that they were willing and able to die for the love of Elijah Muhammad and to silence Malcolm X. Is that
okay?
That's close?
Well, once again, we will ask you about the status of your film. Where is it playing?
It's playing at the 57th Street Playhouse here in New York City, and it's been a long time coming. We would like everybody to see this film, because the true message of this film and the true message we believe of Malcolm X is something that he said to Gordon Parks in the last interview he gave. And he said, "It is a time for martyrs now, and if I am to be one, it will be in the cause of brotherhood." And we would like brotherhood with Minister Farrakhan and all Muslims, African Americans, white people, you name it.